This video is brought to you in association with Control Freaks. Improve your precision accuracy. Visit the link down below in the video description and use code EASYNOW for a discount on any products you purchase. In this video, I wanted to talk to you guys about preparing for the Rise of Iron expansion, year 3 of Destiny, the things you should be doing right now to make sure you have enough materials, enough weapons, enough legendary marks, enough things saved up so that when you move into the expansion in the first week, there's going to be a lot of things available to you straight off the bat because you have prepared yourself for that time. First up, I want to talk about edging your factions. If you don't know what this means, you level up your faction enough to where it's one activity away from a ranking up and unlocking a package. So as you can see in the background, I'm using a lot of heavy ammo synths that I have been saving up for ages to get my dead orbit within one heavy synth donation away from a new package. And then I'm going to switch to Future War Cult. Now I could do the same with Future War Cult and then switch to New Monarchy, but I am content with just doing it with one faction. So when Rise of Iron launches, my Future War Cult that I have switched to will be ready to level up. I will instantly level it up and have a package with a new weapon or new piece of armor that will come from the faction refresh in terms of armors and weapons available. And then I will switch immediately back to Dead Orbit and do the same thing. So I will have potentially 2 new weapons or 2 new pieces of armor straight away on day 1 of Rise of Iron releasing. Next up, we're going to talk about weapons. What weapons you should buy before they may disappear out of the limelight. The first and most important, and if you are only going to buy one, buy this one, is at the Crucible Quartermaster, and it is the Hawksaw. This weapon is a PvP machine. It has incredible stability and definitely will serve you well if you can infuse it to the newer light levels because it is an absolutely beast gun. I'd also possibly look at the Ruin Wake heavy machine gun from the Crucible Quartermaster 2. It's okay, it's not brilliant, but it definitely does its job as a heavy machine gun. Other notable weapons come from the Vanguard Quartermaster, the Apple of Discord Pulse Rifle. It's a decent gun with decent perks, definitely not one to look by. The 1000 yard stare, if you don't have a god roll sniper or you don't have any kind of good sniper, the one that is being sold is pretty decent. It's not amazing, but it's definitely worth investing if you want to get a sniper that's good. The Conspiracy Theory D has an improved range perk, and that's pretty much all you need on this shotgun. So if you don't have the quest line one, take this one before it disappears. And last but not least, from Future War Cult, the only faction worth looking at, the VILLAINY Pulse Rifle, is some godlike PvP weaponry. It's absolutely beast and I love it. And last but not least, I'd have a look at the Vacancy, which is a fusion rifle. It has some pretty nice rolls on it, and if they ever do buff fusion rifles to what they should be, have a look at this fusion rifle. Next up, I would look at saving up a lot of legendary weapons in your vault that you are not going to use or need come Rise of Iron. You have a much bigger vault now, meaning you can store more, and if you level these up using Motes of Light or just getting experience on them, these will dismantle into 5 legendary marks, but if you don't, they will dismantle into 3 legendary marks. So once all the new weapons come out and you spend your initial legendary marks on a new weapon you like the look of, you can then go into your vault, dismantle all these, and maybe just have enough to be able to buy a second weapon. That is what I'm going to do, and I hope you guys do that too. If you want to spend your legendary marks on something else beforehand though, I would look at the planetary materials. If you're running low on them or you just want to stockpile them so when new weapons come out you can level them up straight away, spend your legendary marks at the Vanguard Quartermaster and buy whatever materials you need or all of them so you are ready for when Rise of Iron drops. I would also look at collecting as much worm spore as possible before Rise of Iron comes, because the worm spore, if they are not used to upgrade weapons, you may be able to trade them in for reputation at some sort of vendor that might benefit you greatly. To do this, the easiest way to do this is to have the Kingslayer's shell, which allows you to get worm spore on an engram drop and then just do things on the dreadnought. My preference is to go and do Court of Oryx. You can run through it and every chest that you open you will get a bunch of worm spore. Other notable things that you should stockpile are given to you by the Gunsmith. Your primary, secondary and heavy telemetries may disappear for whatever reason, but I would just stockpile some of them now, so in case they do disappear, you can use these to level up your new weapons when Rise of Iron comes. I would also stock up on ammo synths, specifically heavy ammo synths, so you have enough to do things that you want to do when the game comes out. And those weapon parts are very, very important. You will need those to level up everything in Rise of Iron, so stockpiling them now is a great idea. To get your glimmer back, you can quite easily run the glimmer farm that I posted on my channel a while back, and that will be linked in the video description too. Now, motes of light and strange coins are going to come in very, very useful, so stockpiling them is a great idea. They come from just doing normal activities. You will collect them as you are going, but if you want to improve your collection rate for strange coins, check out the video below that I made previously on how to get possibly 100 strange coins a day. And motes of light, the best way to do it is to run old raids, and all the materials that you collect, all the ascendant energies, radiant energies, etc., you can take them to the speaker and trade them for motes of light. Now, when it comes to free of coins, I'm not sure where they're going to take this item. They could get rid of it completely, meaning that the free of coins may then transfer to some type of reputation. They may change how they work or make them more expensive, so I would buy as many as you can right now without sacrificing too many strange coins, so that you have them there just in case. I would also try to stockpile Vanguard reputation boosters and Crucible reputation boosters, so you can get ahead of the game once Rise of Iron releases by using these boosters to get rep bonuses. Last but not least, I would certainly look at collecting some ether seeds. You don't have to go crazy on these, but when the Dark Below came out way back when, you could swap your Black Wax idols for reputation with the quest giver, who was at the time Eris Morn. Now, that may be the case again where you need to level up your reputation with a sort of Fallen or Siva or the Iron Lords or whatever, and they may accept ether seeds in return for some reputation, so it's no harm in really just stockpiling them and seeing what happens. And those are all the things that I'm going to be doing to prepare for Rise of Iron. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Check out all the videos in the video description for extra information on all the things we spoke about. Let me know if you think there's anything that I've missed and I should be doing towards my character and towards Rise of Iron. I have been Easy Now, and you guys have been awesome. And what would be awesome is if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and of course that like button. You help me out so much with your support. I love you all. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.